Brad Parscale was Trump's former campaign manager for 2016. He was the creator of Trump's Tulsa rally, mind you, the same rally that he said 100 million people were gonna show. My bad, like 100,000 people were gonna show up to. That was a complete blowout and failure. There were more empty seats than anything else in that rally, in a big rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The first Trump's kickoff rally after coronavirus started for his re-election campaign. The same one that Herman Cain died at. The same one that incredibly, exponentially increased the coronavirus cases for Trump. The one that didn't even have enough people there to fill up the overflow that they made, so they had to take it down before the rally even started. So yeah, drown. Oh no. All right, well. Oh gosh, I almost choked on that one. Oh my gosh. Not an extremist, but you think there should be political cleansing? Oh no, wait a second. Wait, hold on now, buddy. I think we're gonna have to hold off that one. I'm the streamer, okay? I cannot espouse views like that. I am a streamer, and I very much am against political violence in all shapes and forms. Wow, it's incredible. I can't believe anyone would say anything like that. Wow. Where was I? Anyways, yes, it's that Brad Parscale. After the Tulsa rally, he was demoted from his position of lead campaign manager to, I don't know, shit scrubber in the Trump campaign, like HQ. I'm not sure what it was, but after that, he was completely broken. He became a broken man, because recently, I can show you this. Former Trump campaign manager Brad Parscale hospitalized after he was armed and threatened to harm himself, Fort Lauderdale police said. So if you didn't hear about the story, basically what happened is that Parscale had a gun, was freaking walking around his room, Doomer style, pacing in his home. His wife, his kids, they had to run, called the police, and they had to talk him down from doing something crazy before anything wild happens. All right. President Trump's former campaign manager Brad Parscale was taken from his Fort Lauderdale home by police Sunday afternoon after his wife reported that he was armed and threatened suicide. Police called by his wife went to the house in the Seven Isles community, an affluent area in which houses have access to the water, made contact and developed a rapport, and negotiated his exit from the home. The police said in a statement he was taken to the Broward Health Medical Center under the Baker Act, which provides temporary and voluntary confinement. Former Fort Lauderdale Police Chief, I don't care, said, we went out, and it was very short. We had, and we got him help. Okay, so basically, I'm not sure if we have the video, but there's actually video of him being tackled. There's body cam footage of him coming out of his home after they, talked to him and had him drop the gun, and they tackled him and took him and they strapped him down to a freaking, hospital gurney or whatever they did to him after that happened. Standing a towering 6'8". Holy crap, my man's massive. He's freaking 7 foot tall. Maybe if he wasn't such a shitlord and wanted to work for Trump, maybe he could have been an aspiring basketball player. Who knows? Striking a full beard, Parscale had taken an unusual public role for a campaign manager, speaking at events and developing a prominent media persona. I want to see if they get into like what actually happened. Let me see. It's gonna get into this one. After this crazy thing happened. Oh, I failed to mention, but when the police were talking to his wife, they noticed that her arms were like covered in bruises, and she said that he'd been like on and off talking about like suicide and stuff, and they've been having like disputes, and maybe, allegedly, because this is not proven, allegedly, he could have been beating his wife this entire time. So bear that in mind. It is not proven, but it could have happened. And after that, he steps away from the Trump campaign. His wife denies that he was beating her or anything along those lines. In a statement provided to Politico on Wednesday, Parscale's wife, Candace, also denied that Parscale physically abused her, despite a police report which said she told the authorities contrary. This may be damage control. I am not sure, but we should take this with we should take everything we hear here with oh my gosh, my dogs are trying to kill each other. And understand that all of this is in flux. I don't want anybody to get I don't want anybody to get hurt or anything. Okay, all of this is in flux still, so we're not sure exactly what happened. He said he's going to step away from the re-election effort, seeking help for what he called overwhelming stress on him and his family, constantly lying to the American people and pushing them a fascist wannabe dictator for the last 4 years. I can imagine how that can be very stressful on yourself and your family. Parscale was demoted as campaign manager in July as the president's poll numbers cratered. Long one of Trump's closest aides, Parscale remained on the re-election force in a limited capacity. He made trips from his home in Florida to Arlington, Virginia, and the headquarters, and did digital projects. So it just says here that he's stepping away. The police arrived at his home, and his wife. They met up with his wife and another real estate agent. And he said he's been suffering from PTSD. Yeah, like the police said, they spotted large size contusions on her arms. Yeah, and they tackled him, and he's like, "I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing." So, all of that there, and one more thing I have to tell you all is that with all of this happening, Trump and his campaign have been doing everything in their in their power to get away from it. The Daily Beast shows here the Trump campaign is quietly purging Brad Parscale from their website. Since Tuesday, the campaign has removed a video of Parscale's from the homepage of its Army for Trump election monitoring operation. It also deleted a page on the main campaign website referring to a video of Parscale and Laura Trump, the president's daughter-in-law, and a senior campaign advisor. One Trump campaign page discussing the event with Laura Trump remained online Wednesday morning after the Daily Beast flagged it for a comment request sent to the campaign. The page was removed as well. So they are taking away everything to do with Brad Parscale after it came out that he may have beat his wife, which honestly, for everything that Trump and his confidants have done, Trump, if you remember, Trump is being sued actively at this very moment by an 8-year-old who claims that he raped her. For everything that Trump may have done and his confidants, beating your wife seems to be one of the most mild things that you could do when you're someone who's on the sinking ship, when you're a rat on the sinking ship that is Trump's re-election campaign.